Hi everyone and happy holidays. I wanted to bring you my New Year message for 2021. I hope everybody's enjoyed their holidays so far. I know many of you count 2020 as a bad year and are looking forward to 2021. I encourage you to take some time to look at 2020 as a year that see that there was also a lot of good that came out of it for our world, for our environment, the way we interact with each other and the way we are, and see some of the positive things and blessings that came about in 2020, either for our environment, the world, the universe, however you want to look at it, and also in your own life. And for 2021, I wanted to give you some guidelines that hopefully will help you throughout the year, throughout your life, and bring more awareness and attention to your activities and the way you look at things. I think I can narrow them down to 3 guidelines. So the first one is to stop labeling, judging, weighing everything that happens in your life and in your interactions and the way you do things. And what I mean by that is that everyone tends to look at things they say or they do or other people do to them, or the things that happen in their life. They have this label of good and bad, and in those 2 categories there are different weights that depending on what they are, with the level of goodness, and depending on if in the bad category, it has its own measuring scale. So instead of doing all that, because it brings so much heaviness and anxiety and stress to your life, try to open things up and look at them in terms of light and shadow, light and darkness, whichever term you wanted to use. And if you even think about that, it gives you a perspective that everything happens for a purpose and everything is necessary when you think of it in terms of light and shadow. If you look at an artwork, you need light and shadow to be able to create and see your artwork. If you think about it in terms of your daily life, there's a necessity for daylight and night, morning and night. They're both necessary in your day. You can't have sunlight all the time, 24 hours a day. So when you look at it in terms of light and shadow or light and dark, you see it as it's serving a purpose. Everything that happens in your life is there for a purpose, it's there for a reason. And you can look at it even when you're in times of dark, see why, not even why, what is it trying to show you, what is it trying to bring you. Sort of look at its darkness as you're able to narrow your focus more to see better. Now, the next one is that the next guideline is to look at everything, look at moments in your day and not a day in a moment. And what I mean by that, it's people tend to judge a whole day by just a couple of moments, couple of things that happen in their day. If you ask them, it's like, oh, it was such a bad day. Okay, what happened? I was late for work. I dropped my coffee on the way, and I don't know, scratched my shoe, whatever. So, and that sets the whole tone for the whole day. But rather, if you look at each moment separate in your day and not let one moment spill into the next moment, and move past it as this was one moment and this is another moment, this is another moment. Counting your moments, then you'll be able to see in a whole day there's so many wonderful things that happen, so many blessings, so much magic, so much joy in it, so much peace in it. Whereas if you let a couple of things that happen in a day to spill over into the next moments that come, you miss out on all those good things. So measure your days in terms of moments and not put one moment and measure it as your whole day. And my third guideline for your 2021 is to let go of control, allow life to flow. And if you sort of work with the other two guidelines, to know everything's happening for a purpose, everything has a reason in your life, and that everything is flowing to you. Everything you need, everything you desire is flowing to you, is wanting to come to you. And by you, if you're trying to control life, and I've used a couple of examples with my clients. So if you're trying to drive, imagine if you're trying to hold on, grab onto the wheel and, control everything. It's just, you're going to get into an accident. The wheel has to be able to move freely a little bit in order for you to be able to drive. Or if you think about it in terms of if you're controlling everything, in order to control, you're grabbing hold on to things tightly. And if you're grabbing on tight, your hands are fists. And if your hands are fists, if I'm trying to give you anything, you won't be able to receive because your hands are closed. And if you're trying to give away something or give something, you won't be able to give if your hands are into a fist, if they're closed. So open those hands, allow life to flow, with ease, let go of control, and know that everything that's for you is coming to you, and everything that's not aligned with you is going to leave you. And if you have your hands open and not controlling, life can flow easier in order to bring you whatever it is that you need and want, and remove those things that are no longer aligned with you. So those are my 3 guidelines. Just to recap it, stop labeling, weighing things, judging things, measuring it, let go, and look at everything in terms of light and shadow, that everything's necessary in your life and everything's happening for purpose. And find peace and joy in those times of so-called darkness or shadow. And then second guideline is to look at moments in a day and not a whole day in a moment. Allow each moment, live in those moments, and count each moment separately, and you'll be able to find more moments of joy and peace and gratitude and blessings and magic, rather than so-called moments where it didn't go quite your way. And the last one is to let go of control and allow life to flow. Open those hands and allow the universe to bring you whatever it is yours. It's always flowing to you, and whatever's not aligned with you, for it to flow out of your life. Hope they help. And as always, I'm sending you guys love, sending a big hug your way. Thank you for following me. Thank you for watching me and supporting these videos and posts. I hope they help you and bring blessings to you. Wishing all of you many, many blessings, many days of joy and peace and happiness in 2021. Many great moments of blessings and magic. Happy New Year, and wish you all the best. Love you all. Bye. Thank you.